We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Moses Moody out there with Brandon Pajemski, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. And for Washington, Kyle Kuzma out there with Sarr. Then it's Jordan Poole, then there's Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Carrington in at the shooting guard. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Now here's Jackson Davis. Outside Pajemski. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jackson Davis. Wing shot on the way, and it's in there.
Keeping the D honest from mid-range can open up other parts of the floor.
Poole outside. Outside Coulibaly. Kuzma up top. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
It's normal for guys to jump from team to team, Brent, but Kyle Kuzma has displayed real loyalty.
Well, he clearly is starting to value what culture means and respects the time to build that up. He wants to be part of something special. And when you have players start to think that way, sometimes it translates to the court where they're more consistent and more reliable.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
So it's Washington now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Here's Carrington. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pass to Jackson Davis. In transition, here they come. And the finish on the break with the slam.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Here's Pajemski. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Here's Jackson Davis. Back to Pajemski. 5 to shoot. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, for the Warriors this summer, there was disappointment seeing their longtime trio broken up with the departure of Klay Thompson. But many around the league felt like with the additions they've made, this team is actually upgraded. So, guys, we'll see how they hold up in this crowded Western Conference. Do Steph Curry and Draymond Green have enough?
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Chams, thanks for the report. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Coulibaly. The Warriors also with a sub. Kuminga's checked in. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Valanciunas continues to work on that shot. The catch and shoot and a great rhythm there.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Pajemski. Inside. Fader on the way. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but the timing is good, and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Left side Kuminga. Got a hand on it.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Pass to Pajemski. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. 56 seconds left in the first. Here's Sarr. He's watched by Kuminga. Back to Poole. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And at the pool party, sometimes you get dunked.
43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the paint, Jackson Davis. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 1. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Jonathan Kuminga, first personal foul.
Washington shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. So for Washington, Bagley's checked in for Sarr. Kispert comes in for Kuzma, and it's Coulibaly in for Poole. Both good from the line that time. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hield finds Green. Here's Beekman. Now here's Hield. Coulibaly defending. Picked it out of midair.
Warriors foul. Cutting Hield, first personal foul.
Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Hield. He played a great game against New Orleans. Here's Kuminga. The shot from the low post is good.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Washington. They lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, BA, dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, BA.
Bilal Coulibaly out there with Corey Kispert. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's George in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
The Warriors trailing. Outside Hield. Pass to Payton. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas. Outside Coulibaly. From outside the arc. And he buries his first look. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Now here's Payton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now here's Koulibaly. Defense right on him. Back to Bagley. Pass to Valanciunas. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Looney, following the score by Washington. Oh, Looney with the smooth move inside.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Wizards have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Bagley. Now here's Valanciunas. 1:41 left in the second period. Good on the bucket.
Valanciunas is one of the bigger men in the league, and he loves to live in the paint.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. The Wizards, second.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Pass to Sarr. Down low. The kick out to Poole. 4-3. He's off on that one. The Warriors have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
1 minute left to play in the first half. Now here's Poole, defended by Pajemski. Back to Poole. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Poole's gotten his second bucket.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
.40 seconds left in the second. To the inside. Here's Sarr, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
.35 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Jackson Davis. Soft touch off the glass. Jackson Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
The Warriors pull it in.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Tie game in Washington. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
27.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
When I look at the Wizards, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way. Most of the time, it's about instant gratification. And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads to a high field goal percentage, and that's exactly what's happened here. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you gotta like what Jonas Valanciunas has done in this game.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
And the Warriors with possession here. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. That'll be the second stop of this 6-game trip. So on the floor for Golden State. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Brandon Pajemski out there with Moses Moody. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. Washington trailing. Well, Brent, since 1980, the Wizards have had home court advantage in the playoffs just one time.
BA, do you want to have anything that you want to share that's positive about the Wizards? I mean, this team has not made it out of the second round in that span. So hard to envision that happening anytime soon. We got a long way to go.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by Washington. Back to Pajemski. And they'll get another chance. Here's Jackson Davis. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Koulibaly. Kuzma outside. Over Green. It's rebounded by Golden State. It's Jackson Davis with a drive. And there's a 3-second violation.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Pretty even game going on here in D.C.
I see him.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Sarr, covered by Jackson Davis. Fades. And Sarr with the basket on the assist from Kuzma. Sarr's got 6.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Moody. Ooh, serious gut check points from Moody.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Sarr. 6 points for him. Off the mark with a little step back Jay. Pass to Jackson Davis. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Green. Payton comes in for Wiggins, and it's Buddy Hield in for Moody. We have seen Andrew Wiggins step up as the second best player on a title team, but it's all about his consistency, Brett.
Well, Andrew Wiggins' role, I believe, changed last year. A little in and out of the lineup for Andrew, and the changes around him have not been ideal. I hope that he embraces whatever it is that the coaching staff wants him to lock in this year, because as a two-way player, Andrew Wiggins is still very capable.
throw good. Poole. All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
And both free throws good for Poole. But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Pajemski's shot is good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Poole from long range connects from downtown. Poole's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that three-point stroke of Jordan Poole, that's really come a long way.
The Warriors leading. Now Pajemski takes the three, gets the 3-ball to go.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
To the left side wing. Here's Sarr, who trains the 19-footer. Sarr's got 8.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Heel banked it in off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 5.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Three-pointer Kispert. Rebounded by Hield. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Buddy right there trying to score and forcing the issue a bit.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. No good on that one. So both teams changing it up here. No good on the second free throw.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Golden State foul. Gary Payton is second. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Oh, it's stolen. Kispert outside. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Kispert's gotten 4 this quarter. And Hill puts up a deep 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. The Warriors on top, leading by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. George out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Corey Kispert. Then there's Butler. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And here's Butler outside. The Warriors pull it in. Looney with the ball. Right side, Payton. Back to Looney. Over Kispert. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
The assist.
And the Warriors lead by 3.
The second.
Looney is pretty selective at when he shoots. That ups his percentages.
And for the Wizards, they're shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A new lineup here for Washington. And the Warriors make some changes. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he reminded his team just how close this game is, saying, guys, we aren't out of this yet. We still have plenty of time left. Let's go out and execute our game plan, and I promise you, we will win this game. Let's see how they come out of this timeout, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Poole, the pass to Sarr. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
And the second free throw is good.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Green, the pass to Moody. With the crossover. Close in. Moses Moody.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Poole. Pass to Sarr. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Sarr is playing with a lot of confidence, not questioning himself, just using his size to keep finding buckets.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Outside, Green. Back to Pajemski. Stripped it away. Now the Wizards in transition. Here's Poole. Wow, Poole up the floor in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, Poole has that ability. That one stride, full speed kind of player. Nice action there.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. They swipe it. Koulibaly with it. Jackson Davis picks him up. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
Personal foul. Second team.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Poole outside. Pass to Kuzma. Takes a 3. Poole's shot is off. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Oh, strong like bull inside. Wiggins.
And Wiggins committed to help the team out offensively. Big shot.
Poole outside. Blocked. And they recover it. Here's Carrington. Pure from three-point range.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Outside Moody. There's the triple. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
And just a clutch 3 to settle this crowd down after that big shot at the other end.
Washington's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. To the middle. Here's Sarr. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Poole. Poole floating in for the slam. He's electric.
And he never doubted himself for a second. Huge score from Jordan Poole.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Fires the three, and it's in. And that one brings them within one.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Kuzma pass to Sar. Money from deep.
He did it in France, and he'll do it here too. Sar showing no hesitation being a rookie.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
.24 seconds left to play in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called, the Warriors. They're trailing by 6. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Here's Wiggins. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
Pretty sweet right there. Draymond Green, of course, being unselfish and looking to involve his teammates.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. Golden State calls timeout. They trail by 5. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson Davis. Shoots over Sar. And he sinks it.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Personal foul.
First free throw is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. So it's a narrow victory for the Wizards, pulling out the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Jordan Poole.